deeper, but I have to stay afloat. It's not easy. Be a person you don't want. Can somebody take me other thing?
People said things like, oh, you dress like a slut or a hoe or a whore. There were words like ugly, fat, disgusting. I was told to take supplements and told to eat vitamins and like all those medicines to get bigger boobs. Learn to know that no one has the perfect body.
I'm gonna stay in the morning, drink my coffee in the afternoon, paint my nose and go out too.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Natalie and you should totally subscribe to join the Chan fam. So this video is based off whatever you saw in the title. It is my modeling story time and the dark side of modeling. So this video is not me bashing the industry, this quick disclaimer at all. Like, modeling was this kickstart of my entire career. I absolutely love it and I would no doubt still do it part-time, but there are some notices or just things that you should take note of if you plan on doing modeling or just plan to sign into an agency and stuff. So also, this is completely my experience and everyone has a different experiences, but this is mine. So this whole video is basically for people who are considering modeling or just thinking about it. These are some things you should know before you actually get into modeling. Not all of this is bad. There are going to be some of the parts that I love, you know. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna start my story since the start of my career. I was 14. It was 2017-ish that I started. Let me start with how I love as a child boasting about my successes. And reflecting on that is not really a good idea. But when I was boasting about it, I actually got a lot of hate from it because modeling is known for its outer perspective, like how you look, how you dress, how you everything. And I remember back in my school, no hate to that school at all. You know, it was still my school. It was a place that I met people and I love them. So that school, actually, I knew a lot of people that hated me for the things I did and the way I dress, how I wear crop tops and really short shorts and all those kind of stuff. People said things like, oh, you dress like a slut or a hoe or a whore. And I'll actually make a whole other video about reacting to my old hate comments, but I don't get them now. However, there were also not those kind of words. There were words like ugly, fat, disgusting, were you born to look this way? Those kind of comments. Yeah, people didn't believe that I did modeling because they thought that I looked not worthy of being a model. However, when I actually took a picture of my contract with one of my agents and posted it, I did, you know, cross out everything I need to, but when when people actually took me seriously. And the hate comments continued, and I have to bring this up. If your modeling career strives, no doubt would you get hate. And I can tell you, I didn't handle hate well. It got so bad to one point where a while later I actually thought of my first ever suicidal thing, and that was not good. I literally looked at the window and I was just die. Yeah, it was really intense, but I pushed. And that brings me to my first ever photo shoot when I was 14. It was with these two really beautiful ladies. I am actually going to insert random pictures on the screen if whenever I'm talking, it just pops up and stuff. It's just reference pictures to what I'm talking about. These two amazing ladies, they were sisters. I actually wasn't scared to tell them that it was my first ever photo shoot. They were so sweet, they were so nice to me, and they taught me how to do it. And then that was the start of everything. I started taking part-time photo shoots, literally all the time, and it was such a great experience. I completely fell in love with it. I take at least one part-time job a week, and it was as a student, and I was 14 and I didn't tell my parents. Is it legal? I don't know, but I did it anyways because I know my family don't agree with it, and I know that you know, as a person that love it, I should chase my dreams. I've always said that since I was 14, and that was when it was like the start of 2018, like around March or April, I got signed into my first ever agency, and I was so proud of that. I was still 14 at that time and went to their audition. Took so many pictures. I know I look like a freaking fetus, but anyways, they signed me. I got a job every Saturday, which makes me feel like I have a stable job, and I was 14. And it was 80 Singapore dollars, 500 Hong Kong dollars. I don't know how much it is in other currencies, but you guys can go check that out. To many people, when you tell them that, that is really high pay. And I think you don't find that job every day. And that was really a dream come true, and it made me, you know, love the job even more. However, this was the first night that I was in the audition. Another girl that was already signed came in, and the first thing my manager said to her was, "You're gaining weight. You need to lose weight." And I was shocked. Like, I remember I was 14, I was like 48 kg, and I was so small and like still like petite and skinny. So they never said anything to me, but for her, it's like as if modeling is a one structured thing. You're not skinny, you're not worthy of being a model. I hate that. It's so disgusting. And I didn't say anything, obviously, because I didn't want to get fired on the first day, right? But I got really invested to the point where I was told that I didn't have bigger boobs. And it was not, I mean, I knew that because I was 14. Like, I was still growing. But I was told to take supplements and told to eat vitamins and like all those medicines to get bigger boobs so that I could get more jobs, and how I should, you know, clearly I have a gap tooth, and it was since a childhood that like something happened, but I was taught to get it fixed, and how I need to practice smiles on the mirror, smile on the camera, and how you're only supposed to put on a certain face as a model instead of have like any facial expressions you want, because there are, according to them, there are some face that matches you and some face that don't on camera, and I had to be a person that I wasn't. So even though I loved getting into that agency and earning so much money a week, it was concerning thinking back right now that I actually allowed that thing to like change who I was. Like, I never took supplements, to put it out there. I never changed anything about me for that agency, but you know, I'm still with them, I'm still keeping in touch and everything. But that brings me to how I found my second bigger agency. It's international, I'm pretty sure. I got signed with them, and another problem you'll realize is height. Because it's an international agency, there are so many people that are going to be taller than you. There are so many people that are like 170 and above, and like so much so 180. So as a 14-year-old, I was 163. Yeah, I still got signed because I was a kid and everything, but these two agencies did not need parent consent, so I decided to sign them. And I don't have the complete contract, and I'm pretty sure I shouldn't show it. There are things that said like no fake eye color, no fake hair color, almost like no tattoos or like small tattoos, no like done brows, everything has to be natural kind of thing, or like no plastic surgery, all this kind of thing. Clearly, as a 14-year-old, I didn't do these kind of things other than dye my hair. So, oh my god, I just decided to bring my hair out. So yeah, that's basically the darkest side. And also I want to put out there that it's not the first time people have told me that I should get my teeth fixed for modeling, but there's a thing about me where I just don't want to fix something if I'm not sure of it. Like, would I regret it? Or, you know, those kind of things. I've always talked about it. Now that, like, I told you these kind of things, I do want to bring back to the fact that once you find a good company, they treat you right. They pay you good. And I was always given free lunch and dinner with other managers, other societies, other bigger stars. And that, as a 14-year-old, who can say that they did that? I'm so thankful. Like, I cannot say that I'm thankful enough, but there are just things that don't make sense in the modeling industry, and I want you to know what you're involved in, because I didn't know what I was involved in going into it. Body is important, face is important, insecurities is important, and backlash, hate, everything is going to be in your face is not going to be a good scene. Am I telling you not to model? No. Am I telling you to model? No. But I think you need to think really carefully because you are participating in the perfect body movement, if that's what your agency is about, or the perfect face, like everything. And personally, I'm not into that anymore because I obviously, a lot of people know me to be a person to encourage other people to be confident in their body. So obviously if I get to be a model again, I would gladly. But if I was known to that agency for not having the perfect body or like those kind of things, like learn to know that no one has the perfect body. Like there is one part of you that is going to be imperfect. So they might as well not accept models at all. And they're going to tell you what you need to change. Like how Victoria's Secret models have to go on water diets, or like how Victoria's Secret models need to eat healthy like 24/7. Like there are days we want to eat chicken nuggets, there are days we want to eat fried food, there are days we want to eat oily food and unhealthy food like junk food. So there are some things you have to sacrifice. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go for it. Like I highly encourage it if you want to kickstart something in your life, but think about it, you know? Oh my god, I sound like an inspirational talker or something, like motivational speaker. No. But anyways, that is it for my video. If you want to start your modeling career, you can go ahead. Like I still support many things they do, like how they promote fashion. I'm all about fashion. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to start, I hope this helped you and good luck. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Bye.
I'm gonna stay in the morning, drink my coffee in